At this point, we are going to be doing some geography, and we're going over to the continent of Africa, the motherland. It is a pleasure to represent for... Hey! Yes, my brother. Yes, Professor Abugani. Give us your take on the Steppin razor of the art of war. Elaborate. Let me tell you that this is the greatest program that the world has ever seen. Hey, let me tell you people that are fighting against the Steppin razor. You don't know what you are doing. It is obvious that you don't listen what the elders say. You don't listen when the elders say that a foolish dog bark at a flying bird. Hey, because the Steppin razor is way up here. And you're way down there barking like a stupid dog. Idiots.
Yes, good day. This is the Steppin razor, the art of war. We're there with you next Thursday. We say, Peter, come forward. Peter, the pumpkin eater, come forward from the cruise, man. I am told by good sources that he swim, come back from Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale, they're not going to come out of Miami. Fort Lauderdale, yes, I see you say you swim, come back, man. You fly, come back. Yeah. All right, sir. So, are your first cruise, don't it? Yeah, you love it, don't it? You wish I ever could have done on the cruise. I work on the boat. The man said, You know, that's not the question. But, yes, nice to experience things, you know. Experiences are part of the wisdom of life, you know. Okay, so we're there with you. We'll go through the pieces. I want me there. All right, I got somebody there. Hear me go now. Yes, Steppin razor. We're there with you. You know, we see a whole heap of development going on in Jamaica, you know, unprecedented development. Never before have we seen so much development taking place one time. And we know that is what the Prime Minister wants to be his legacy, especially the highways and the byways and all these things. We can't say we don't love what is happening, because we really love what is happening. Road widening, you know, taxman they mad on the road. I mean, really, taxman are we all uniform now. I don't know what manage with them white shirt there after two passenger come rub beside them with them handbag. I remember one time them never allow me in a minivan as Rasta without Tama, and them say, no Rasta, we can't allow you in there, you're going to make your ear touch the people them. Them days are done, you know. Even though you have some people still I look for Rastafari here as a certain way, but given where the fashion trade them are going with you now, it kind of put Rasta in a light where you say, well, right now, you can appreciate the dread them now because them know for twist and turn and twine them head, them ear. But with all the development we are going, you know, I don't know if the people them recognize, I will go back on it again, that the spirit of the people them not connected with each other. Because we see the development manifestation physically, but the people them heart scotch. The people them have scotch heart. Them mind is totally oblivious of what is respect and what is really divine. And we see Jamaican people, church-going people, and them love to talk about God and Jesus Christ and all them something. But when you get right down to it, the heart them cooler than dry ice. And we are say, what we going to do? What we going to do? When we say most of the youth them who are kill people now is like them don't reach 30 yet. And then those who are over 30 I kill them wife or them wife I kill them in a them house. And if that don't catch them, the man who drive the car I go get them. And if that not get them, the pies with them are carrying in them kitchen, I will get them. Or something now, you don't have to carry pies in your kitchen again. All you have to do is just go to one of them at what them call them fast food place. And right away you get your dose of poison for the day. And you feel good because your belly full, you eat something, so you don't really need nothing else. But the long-term effect is where black people seem to not understand about the long-term effect. Why you should build monuments, why you should have continuity in your social order and social practices. And other nations recognize that. Other nations recognize how continuity relates to the future, which is going to be the present eventually. But we seem not to understand it. We seem not to learn from the past. And we have a set of leaders who do understand that. Now here is the Prime Minister talking about fast-tracking all the construction sites and the buildings and the this and the that. And here's the Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Shah. Mr. Shah, at that time now, yeah. Mr. Shah upon the TV I say, there's no empirical evidence that Roundup is poison. Mr. Shah, you look at world news, you look at we are going outside the earth there. You just feel say boy right now, Jamaican, whosoever them I get for set up this thing, you know. Jamaicans have to make sure for themselves. So what is it when the government go follow the views outside of Jamaica, and when them decide to them go follow the views from them own? Because if we would say something, them are going to say, but this is what the FDA said. This is what this group said. The World International Board said this. So we have to follow what the world, like the ganja thing. Mr. Shah come on TV and I say, we should have really check out the THC in the ganja as it relates to the deal with them sign with America. Because if them start ship where them THC, the bank them in America who have the money that bought this exuberant amount of THC in the ganja going to be in problem with the American government, because them going to say them really are trade illegal drugs, and them going to shut down not only the bank but the account of the people them who are work inside at this what them call money laundering, and that them will call it eventually. Now, when are we going to say if European if the European countries recognize that Roundup is a problem, and then America, the government in America, facilitate, how we call it, a sue, them sue, sorry, them sue the government, not sue the government, them sue Monsanto and win big money. And Mr. Shah sit down in front of the Jamaican people and I said there's no empirical evidence that Roundup is causing any problems in the weed killing and the plant. Where them get them people from? Where them get them people from? Let me go to something now. Yeah, we have to come back to this, you know, because we're part of the news, we have to come back to it, because I don't understand them people how we are run with life. Mr. Shah sit down on the TV and tells you there's no empirical evidence that Roundup is a problem. Then Mr. Shah, you know, so we are going out and hurt the Rasta. You impose this thing at Jamaica till when is it that the so-called scientists, them who you are using at Jamaica, we're going to tell you, say, yes, ban it. You know, so we are going. You know, see where I go on. You know, to the world, in Europe, I said no to this round of thing. America, them man stand to have a pay $200 million plus other lawsuits pending. And you sit on national TV and I talk about there's no empirical evidence that this thing is a problem. Crazy, man, crazy.
The body of a teenager who disappeared at sea and feared drowned on Monday has been found. A search party consisting of the Alligator Pond police, local fishermen, and family members discovered the body of 16-year-old Christopher Wellington along the coast of Alligator Pond Beach yesterday. Police reported that on Monday, April 22, Wellington and family members were swimming at Port Kaiser River when he left to swim in the adjoining sea and later disappeared. The police and members of the Marine Division were contacted and a search conducted without success. Wellington's body was found about 11:45 a.m. yesterday. A post-mortem examination is to be conducted. The government has budgeted over $290 million to continue the redevelopment program at the Borders Research Station. Speaking in Parliament on Tuesday, Agriculture Minister Audley Shaw said the funds will be used for expansion and upgrading work at the facility located in Old Harbour, St. Catherine. Meanwhile, plant seedlings are being prepared at the research stations at Orange River in St. Mary and Top Mountain, St. Andrew to revitalize the cocoa subsector and jumpstart strawberry production. In news overseas, the UK is advising against all but essential travel to Sri Lanka after bombings in the country killed some 250 people on Sunday. The Foreign Office says terrorists are likely to carry out indiscriminate attacks in Sri Lanka, including in places visited by foreigners. 8 Britons were among those killed by suicide bombers at churches and luxury hotels in Sri Lanka's capital. More than 500 people were injured. According to BBC, the UK government is in talks with the travel industry about helping some 8,000 British tourists in Sri Lanka if they decide to cut their visits short. Finally, Sri Lanka has revised down the death toll from Sunday's bombings by more than 100 to about 250. It has blamed a calculation error. CNN reports that hundreds of persons were also injured during the attack by suicide bombers in the country's capital. Most of those killed were Sri Lankans, but dozens of foreigners were also casualties. 9 people are suspected of carrying out the attacks. Those were the local and international headlines, brought to you by Stevenson's Electronics, 56 Main Street, Ocho Rios. Everything electronic and more. Major news is next at 5:45. From the RFM Newsroom, I'm Maisha Brody.
Yeah, this is the Steppin razor, the art of war. So when I talk to Mr. Shah, I know somebody out there who know him, I will tell him, say, Muta, I give him help on the radio. But the people, them go through hell, and it come like say, them say where there's no vision, the people perish. But you know, it's not vision must be that, you see say the road narrow, so you want to widen the road. Or you see say, some little thing, and you want to build a city in a farmland, one of the best farmlands them in a Jamaica. You don't want to build a city and then claim say it's 5,000 acres, but it's only 2,000 acres going to go for the city. And then we hear say the Chinese are going to build a next city at Caymanas, which Caymanas, it's just ironical that we choose to build house on flatland and make the people them plan for hillside, which it should be the other way around. It should really be the other way around, where you plant on the flatland and build house on the hillside. Oh, we saw short-sighted. Oh, these people are short-sighted. Where the people falter, the government must be there to really hold up the people them. Because sometimes the people them don't know what them want. I do agree with DJ I play a tune for radio that say I give the people them what them want, you know. If you don't play the tune, the people them not going to know it. So when I'm on a radio, him have a brand new tune and I say, him I give the people them what them want. How them know what them want if them not hear it? They would have to hear it to know so them want it. But it's the same thing with the government as well. How the hell a man was sit down on national TV and I tell people say, the evidence. Watch the big headline in front of me. Him never read a headline. I wish newspaper is. A big headline. Man awarded 80 million in lawsuit claiming Monsanto Roundup causes cancer and him win the case. And there are how much more cases against Monsanto for the same product what them call Roundup. And then the minister say the farmer them must read it. Watch out, some of them farmer they can't even read. The farmer they must read the label. Jamaican people don't read label. And that is a problem with them, not your fault. It's a problem with Jamaican, they don't read label. Them go in a supermarket and buy something, them don't read the label, what is the contents, what is the thing that make up the product that them a buy. So the man them easy for poison you, and there's a lot of poison that go around. Roundup is a poison. Roundup is a poison. It's simple. And you all tell me now, say you follow America for everything. Everything you follow America with. And the government, the courts in America decide, say, they're going to give this man the right. Because improving a court, say the Roundup, against cancer. And there are more cases. And you have countries in Europe that don't allow Roundup in them country. So where you tell me say now? Where you tell me say now, Mr. Shah, really. I am totally disappointed with you, man. Totally disappointed that you really say that. I have nightmares about it the other night when I hear you say nightmare. I go to my bed and dream say, I wake up and look at my kitchen and see pure Roundup bottle, empty bottle. And when I look down in my yard to rotted, everything dead. Coconut tree, mango tree, apple tree, everything, all the chicken, the dog, everything dead in there. I mean, I says what they say a Roundup. I mean, I say Roundup. I mean, really, where you going to wait pan? What kind of test you going to wait pan from the laboratories in Jamaica? For sure, you say. And you guess what now? Them could have come out and tell you say nothing wrong with it. That is the problem, you know. Them could have come out come say nothing wrong with it because too much money is invested for go really stop right there. So meanwhile, you go build city and you go get $100 million from Chinese people for revive the coffee industry. What you gonna do with the land them now? You gonna put round up on the land them? Forget you that. Come on, man. I mean, really, man. We not try to create no problem, but there's certain things that Jamaican people is not educated enough for really save themselves from disaster. So the government must help them. Look at styrofoam. We hear say styrofoam and plastic bag ban in Jamaica from the 1st of January. Everywhere me go, when I see food I serve, even by the roadside, I see the people them with styrofoam bags and styrofoam cup. I mean, I say, well, all them say this thing ban. Who still bring them in? Is this what them call it? A backlog of styrofoam bags and styrofoam cup and plastic bag? Because you can't get plastic bag in the supermarket, actually, you know. All you have to do is give them $50 or 10 cents, sorry. 50 cents. You just give them 50 cents to get a plastic bag. So you tell me it's a backlog, a bag right now where we will. So that means, you know, by the end of 2030, all of the bag them will exceed its weight name. Come on, man. I want to treat the people them so. Man. Styrofoam supposed to ban. And everywhere we go, I see styrofoam. From the little man to the big man, to the everywhere we go, I see styrofoam and serve in a okay. We're gonna stand by for the pop the special pot draw up next. Okay, where we there now? Irie Diary. Mr. B. Why the man turn DJ and all that stuff? You turn DJ, you're supposed to have your own rhythm. You're supposed to come in the studio with your own backing track, you know. You're supposed to bring your own backing track. You tell me if you go find rhythm, you know. I come man say what you say, man. Because I don't know if you go find a rhythm, you know. You can't find a rhythm, you know, man. I'm here singing tune me upon the thing, yeah.
Good afternoon. I'm Dwight Fraser with the Irie Diary, putting a spotlight on events happening in communities across Jamaica. It's brought to you courtesy of Tropical Battery, stronger for longer. Use Pharmacy Your family. Better Blue Soap distributed by Independent Enterprises Limited, 121 Maxwell Avenue, Kingston 10. Telephone 876-586-5801 or 876-668-4367. Better Blue Soap. Everyone deserves better. And D&D Rubber Shop, River Lane, Port Maria, St. Mary. Tired of the annoying sounds in your vehicle? Call D&D at 876-474-8126. We rebuild. The Sentan Association of Branch Societies, an affiliate of the Jamaica Agricultural Society in association with Hypro, present Sentan Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show. It happens on May 9 at the Port Road Sports Club, Discovery Bay in St. Anne. Farm Queen Competition, Farmers Market, Donkey Race, Pushcart Derby, Grease Pig Competition, Best Dressed Donkey Pageant, Kiddies Village and a whole lot more. Gates open at 8 a.m. To Mom with Love, an evening of elegance and melody in music features delectable delights and all-you-can-eat buffet and concert. It happens on May 12 at the United Lifeline Church of God, 51A Main Street, St. Anne's Bay. Performances from Positive Vibration Steel Band and Macola Praise Dancers. Gates open at 3 p.m. For further information, call 876-972-9229. And the Summer of Services SOS program is a program designed to get Jamaican youth to volunteer in their communities and develop a culture of giving back to society. This takes place over an 8-week period during the summer. For more information, call Tricia Greer at 927-6424 or send an email to tgreer@kingshouse.gov.jm. That was Irie Diary, a look at events happening in communities across Jamaica. It came to you courtesy of Tropical Battery, stronger for longer. Use Pharmacy Your family. Better Blue Soap distributed by Independent Enterprises Limited, 121 Maxwell Avenue, Kingston 10. Telephone 876-586-5801. Better Blue Soap. Everyone deserves better. And D&D Rubber Shop, River Lane, Port Maria, St. Mary. Tired of the annoying sounds in your vehicle? Call D&D Rubber Shop today.
Yes, my brethren. The Irie Diary man, I don't know if you call him nowadays, you know. The Irie Diary man. I tell you, I see you walk on the highway the other days. Where you go? I see you on the highway and walk to the south. Where you go? Which way did I go? Yes. Yeah, you were talking about. I see you walk on the highway here.
Yeah, I was heading to Ocean.
Oh, yeah, into Ochi. Okay. Anyway, from Kingston. Wow. All right, I'm a brethren, you know, man. Thank you. I'm publicly thanking you for you really go to Dubai. Dubai, I'm going to buy and bring back something I asked him for. Yes, man. Give thanks to that. Okay, so I don't know much people about nearly 2.5 years, 3 years ago. Jackie was in the studio, yeah. You did there, Neil? Neil did work for her when Jackie come to the studio and I talk about her dog. And I tell them teeth the dog.
Yeah, I remember.
And she cried inside her, so on the whole, it's almost like, it's a nation thing. Everywhere we go up on the road, people must say, boy, she's so strong and emotional, really and truly. And in another year, you know, somebody asked me, tell me something about your wife find back her dog. Neil, you know, so we find back the dog. After nearly 3 years, today, we find back the dog. That is, what's the possibility of that happening in Jamaica? That you lose a dog for almost 3 years. 3 years almost, you know. And today, she go find back the dog. She said, when she said the dog, and she said, the dog named Oops, you know. She said, Oops, the dog was a wag him tail, was a wag. Me I tell you, it's the most amazing thing, man. After nearly 3 years. Because it's a dog where, every dog where in the yard now come from the dog there, you know. Yes, every dog in that yard there come from that yard dog there. And we have 4, well, the mother still there about, but the other 3 picnic them downstairs, plus other picnic we did have from longer time. Come from that dog there. Oopsie. She said, she go and say Oopsie in a cage, where they don't know where they put the dog in a Toratin. After nearly 3 years, we find back the dog. So I'm afraid for go home now, you know. You know I'm afraid for go home now? Because the house would have flooded pure tears of joy. Yes. Pure tears of joy. Go down to the house, you know. You have to go watch out the house now with tears of joy, man. No, it's unbelievable. But why you look the brethren named Paul? Paul, I think is him leader to the dog. Yes, I think it's him leader to the dog. But why you look the brethren named Paul? Right? I mean, that is like you make the year, man. That finding about that dog there is like anything with it bad happen the whole year, or anything that going happen bad can be more powerful than the joy it bring for really get back that dog. You know, so we say give thanks. Yeah, man, give thanks. We give thanks because the dog could have dead long time. Cause, you know, how we treat dog also when people treat dog, you know, people are like kick dog and all them, something like that. I see a woman throw a twat up on a dog one time, you know. No, me I tell you, man, throw a twat up on a dog, you know, Rasta. You know, Jamaica, me see some youth, you know, I take skill off a dog with them car, you know, and lick dog, you know. So one of them, boom, lick the dog. I feel good. Jamaican people, I don't know if it's true slavery, I know them used to use the dog against the slave them, that it come up in a way now, for like really we don't have no feelings for dog. Like it's not, but yet still we look for dog for protect we a whole heap of time. It's the weirdest thing. People want dog in them yard for bark when them hear somebody coming in them yard and all them something, but how them treat the dog. You know, it's like a dog. You know, them no want realize it's an animal. And the animal have feelings. You know, and people who claim say, why you treat the dog like how you treat human being. But that is the way you're supposed to treat the animal. That's why people name cow and can't kill the cow. Most people who eat cow wouldn't kill the cow themselves. Most people who eat a goat, they won't kill the goat themselves. They won't go cut the goat neck, hang him up by him 2 back foot them and kill and cut off him throat. Most people who eat animal wouldn't kill the animal. And most people who say them love animal, eat the animal. What kind of love that? How can you say you love animal and you eat them? I don't understand the logic, say, but that is something somebody can explain to me. But it is a joy. It is a joy for no say after nearly 3 years the dog is back home. Can see all them little wifey again and we not allow you for any more people in the yard to do it all. We are going, you know. We not allow that. The dog upstairs is rough. But yeah man, it's really a joy. It's really a joy. It's really, really a joy. Okay. I just over there now. Over there. Yeah, I just over there. Here we go. Yeah, this is the cutting edge Steppin. See there, a Ghana of the night. This is the Steppin Razor on IRFM. We get caught up in our reasoning about the last week statistics. 70% of Jamaican man are whole and a jacket father is a jacket father. 70% of men who have children in Jamaica and feel says for them biological child is not, you are not the child of the, you are not the father of that child. And some television thing I go on that Jamaica, you know. And some television thing, 70% Rasta. No, somebody showed me something we just talked about a while ago. You bite up our talk, that's a truth you don't want nobody here up on the radio, you know. Yeah, but that statistics there, weird man. It See Peter? That means you have to start check where I go on. Because all these trying the things are your youth. And now we say, all right, the statistics says suicide figures in Jamaica from 2015 to 2019. In 2019, 5 females commit suicide already, and 13 male. That is twice, more than 2.5 times the amount of man commit suicide. You see, it's them things that we are talking about when we talk about development, you know. When you talk about development, the people them thinking must be in a certain level for really accept all of these material things we are going around them. It cannot be just material, you know, things a push the government idea of prosperity. It can't be just that. It can't be just thing because watch out, 13 man commit suicide already. Out of 5 women. And not to mention how much, them say 20 odd domestic killing go on since the year start. And it's mostly the man kill the woman. Mostly the man kill the woman. Them say there's 6 more domestic murder take place than last year, which according to the statistics is 20 killing, domestic killing take place, man and husband, man and wife or husband murder take place. Most of the killing them is the man kill the woman. That means that something is wrong, because in every case from 2015 until now, right, that we did go on at 2015. No, this you see it for that? You were going at in 2015, you know. Them have 8 females that commit suicide and 51 male commit suicide. 8 female and 51 male commit suicide. In 2017, 5 female commit suicide and 42 male commit suicide. And last year, the whole year, 5 female commit suicide and 56 male commit suicide. At 13 gone, and we're in the 4th month. Wow. Now, I don't know if we not really, Parliament of Jamaica, all these so-called young parliamentarians, everybody are clamoring and say, them need some and fresh this and fresh that, because even the Prime Minister born after independence. And then you have some people them called millennials, where them supposed to run the world and all. I think them need to sit down and figure out this, and talk about this and talk about that, yes, but the main issues is, to me, these issues are the main issues. To me, I know the road will widen because more car, but then now when the road widen, more car go there, you're going to need have to widen the road again. Because I don't see none of them empty. I don't see no car mart empty. Them full of car. I mean, see them wait for people buy them. And even though them car there, you still have more car coming at the island. Otherwise, people are bringing more car at the island. But I say, these are the things we're supposed to look at. Why is it that men is becoming so gruesome that they would take a little girl, rape her, and why is it that a man would have go in a house and see a family and shoot the mother and the little picnic? Why we should have not examine these things? Because these is the most important things. Always hear a guan. Always hear a guans that we should be. Why is so much killing of male and children in Jamaica? Why is it that so much man are committing suicide? Why is it that 70% of the male is not the father? I wanted the Prime Minister, him seemed to be a very sensitive person. I think she's the backbone still. For the good things, not for the bad things. But can't someone recognize things is times, the killing of children. But the thing get away now. In all the prosperity we are going has committed suicide than ever before. And when you hear about more man that commit, him can't take the pressure. A man who just grow. That's why right now you want them raise me pay and I'm going to commit. A man who say, boy, you want me just buy a brand new car and I'm going to commit suicide. Boy, I just pay down for a house, And you want to say, I have the money, I figure out how to pay for it, and then I'm going to commit suicide. No. We're not going right. And the pressure of the daily living or the pressure of something, I cause him to reflect on life, and I said, to hell with it. And just tell himself, go to hell. Quid. The government can't stop domestic violence. But there are programs that can be set in place to alleviate these things that is happening. The family is the backbone of the nation. And if the family structure, which is if the man and the woman are the house can't agree, they're not right. We can't agree, so make we end it. And you go your way and me go mine. Really got turn to know why if me can't get yes. And you go tell me I'm going to get up back and stab in the head. Can I them something there? And them thing there, we need to focus more upon these things. There is not enough social intervention going on as it relates to family. If you want to buy for about common law wife or whatsoever common you want to call it, there is something that is happening in the Jamaican society that is causing so much suicide. I'm going to say it last week, I'm going to say it again. These men because them can't talk to a big woman. Them need to learn how to back them face. Because really, I see a little girl a walk and royalty, but see a little girl in a danger. I think in my mind, see a little girl a walk and I think in my mind that she's in danger. Because you don't know if a guy going to drive up the side of a car, girl, and then little more you find her body in some gun there them. So each and every thinking, who do it? And when you catch a man, you will burn him up. Pour rubber tire upon him and kill him. It's all these things. We're traumatized. We are man. It's not funny. The young ladies, them a got church. Passing today, I go on and D and older than thou. A little more, the little church sister get pregnant for him. Need some social intervention. I'm talking about social intervention. I'm talking about social intervention now. For God say why right now, go pave road. That is good too. But really and truly, man, it pain me. Them a find body that week at somewhere. Them, yeah, the woman them find some woman body. A man, a teacher. Oh, it goes so. So there's some people living in a society where every week them go find body. Apart from gunman, them, the youth them just a fire gun, more no more gun now go about in the world. So them make sure a man go look on a man and because the man is revenge and you know you go take it out by him family movie brethren. You watch too much movie. Them are kinda them are regurgitate when them watch on the movie. So the guy who do you something, him gonna fly out and you can't and then now a little baby in there, you shoot the baby, and you don't feel no wheel, no wheel. About prosperity, it was amazing. I mean, like now, we start scared. It's like me get scared. You know, I see a little daughter walk come up the road, and I say, she don't know what lies beneath or what lies in. You know, me I think on all sort of thing. Me I think on people, you know, man going to school picnic, you know. The man going to school for the picnic. That means a long time I watch a picnic, you know. I'm going to school for the picnic, you know. And it's a look at the girl. Well, me I tell you. No, Rasta. Government, opposition, you know, have days to confront these issues. Not just when you hear somebody get murdered or some man shoot him wife. Or something. Because we hear our next one now where the man, wife, and a threaten her with gun. It's like the pastor meet up his wife, and the wife will report to the pastor. No, the Bible says. Divorce is not an option. And him tell her, you know. And the man, if she did a plan for left the man, you know, but true part tell her about the Lord said, and the Lord said this and the Lord. Relationship and the man kill her. And now we see a next thing like that where this just happened now. This just happened. And every time I beat the woman, threaten her. The thing with this is that I know something, and the FLA them call themselves. Like when the woman gone, because I know them enough for them thinking them I said, why she gonna take she gonna get so much beaten, she gonna pull her gun and shoot him. And you know, him pull film gun all the while and threaten her. And them take where the woman gun is. A gun yet. She never try and go and say, I shoot you, this and that. man still have film gun. There's a little big boy where now him getting terrible thing. We need some projecting out there. Leader and now the opposition leader, the present party in power, most of these things, because all we are talk about, you know, highway and road and city are going to build over this and this and this and that. It's not going to work. People have killed themselves, kill them picnic, and have sex with them little picnic. There's no society that can function with material buildings. No connect. The Steppin razor, the art of war. Takura, the Spedlin.
Yes, no, that.
Oh, you know, man.
Better.
So, I don't know if you hear me.
Yes, some might say, but not in detail.
Yeah, well, the killing of children is escalating. Domestic crime is escalating. You know, there's more this year than the last year already. Suicide is on the increase. It's children being abducted. And killed. What you feel about it?
We feel threatened to, you know, in terms of you feeling at the same space, seeing and all these things that happen around you. It's just that sometimes directly you know feel so close to you. But I know people are most energy that exists out there. So if I turn on the radio, the TV, the social media and affected, you feel like there's something that can be done. Some vice must reach them, you make them violent actor in Jamaica among them one another. Energy that are put the energy in a different direction. I know. See, so if a person is doing just need to use now to do our next thing. See,
no, they say in the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king, you know. And it come like the people them blind, but them need someone with two eyes for really direct them, you know. Them need some direction.
That is it. That most youth, and that's what such a tool now. See, you know, it's like whatever happens in the environment, whether good or bad. See, it has got certain boots. Then the youth.
And if you see a man commit crime, and you're going to feel so why you can't get away with it.
Yeah, you're going to feel like say because I mean, if so and so get to it, me feel like say everybody will have a commit with any form of crime. It's not their mind. I measure it up and say, feel like nobody just go do certain things. They must see them wait, them say them go do it.
Do it,
yeah. Yeah, because it's prisoner or somebody else I go kill them back.
So, this poem, first of all, why the move from
what moves now is that there is a man in the town.
Oh, yeah. The lockdown.
Right. So the parish called when the whole thing happened, and them approached me 2 weeks. First I was saying no, I don't really want to move the venue. See, but when them show me the magnet,
You can't
not
fight.
like them just stick me up now. Yeah.
Them them has spend up a port and tone there, so
See,
like a poetry festival out.
all right. So, so them just say, yo, Mrs. Brown at the office and we always have a good relation. Case on the place and case welcome the festival same time.
Oh, you know, but in the
Because if a festival can't win on a building, right, at the student pavilion.
that's how which part of the thing you used to keep.
Huh?
Okay.
Right.
All right. So
There.
Sunday. So what special? What special you have? What is here?
What special I have for him? Say you always impress forum. Because when they bring study party, because you want to interview study party.
Yeah. We decide to put our
coming in now.
Yeah.
Name Sabri.
Okay.
See, when you hear that poet, the mood and when you hear study party.
All right.
Next bridging now name Ayaba. He is from Antigua, but he's based in New York. I just want to introduce me to the poet here. He said the only person that go to jail for the write a poem. See?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is that terrorist
You know?
poem to you?
No. I'm not ready for
Where's his name?
in your Ayaba Igdigbo. Yeah, he is really from Antigua, but he's based in New York.
Okay.
And those people we have the regular people, the rich innocent,
Yeah.
saying Lana Goodison, Miss Lana Goodison, who is
Poet laureate,
right
yes.
now.
She's the poet
Yeah.
laureate. This song, I see you include well, one sing America.
Poets make the singer. Well, we say highway and we say
Yeah, in America.
Okay, Warrior King man, Warrior Influential.
What?
Muta.
What is the plan behind that? What?
See, the Portland request by the author Rastafari and thing and but we feel like say it will all what the appealing to a wider cross. You're keeping a show and you want people to people to come.
You know what? Somebody asked you to bring Alapani to play football. No, we have for them, so you give the people them want.
No, not like that. We can't reach in our mind where we are governed the thing by.
Yeah.
That's what. That's what we really do it either. It's because of the whole appeal. I say one suggestion because I want to put in a thing. It's the whole appeal. Examine the market space that you're putting.
Okay.
Right? See, so, and I've been doing observe the growth and the movement and observing them things, say, all right, look, we see it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just.
Oh, I remind the people them that it's this Sunday.
Yeah, man. It starts 10 a.m. on time, and we're inviting everyone. And we want want to shout out our sponsors. See, Regal Custom Broker that have been supporting us over the years and anything like that. Regal Custom Broker is the people to go to. See, Steppin, Forward Step Foundation. See, Dr. Ocean, give some strength and support.
Well, young Muta.
Yeah, young Muta.
Well, laugh for
young Muta now.
Eh?
What you want to ask about young Muta? Tell me what you want to ask.
Well, young Muta.
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Well, all right. I want a prize to most people who have come to the fest. Young Muta is going to do. Because I know have something to do.
Well, you sure I'm young Muta?
No, I know the eye, man. An image.
I joke, not joke.
Well, you can't joke more than me.
All right, so young Muta is a new addition. The realms are poetry, not singing.
Okay.
He has been tested and tried.
You know, so honestly, one big up your wife Amber too, and really glad to the at the dog.
Yeah.
The idea of people bringing young Muta to the show.
Yeah.
I will follow up the idea. See?
Yeah, man. All right, well, we're going to look forward to him and hear what is happening.
Mind the people about the ticket outlets.
Yeah.
Antonio, you can get a ticket there. Firstinlineja.com. See, book of right, Shantyman from Garden Town Road. See, both in Ochi and Kingston. And we're not going to leave and don't tell the people the heirloom seeds exchange, where we are initial seeds and let us pass human pollination.
So which you have a bank where you put them in, how it work that way?
It is what we get over. We have some variety we have over the years, and what we try to do is bring them forward. Bring them forward and this.
You have a place where you keep them.
Yeah, I have a local storage here. I don't have a seed out, and that is one of the reasons why I'm glad say we're going back to the college, because we really want to incorporate program within the college where we can see to have a national Sierra on the campus.
Yeah.
See?
All right, Bridget. So see you from 10 to 8, you say. From 10 to 8.
10 to 8 p.m.
All right, give thanks.
Inviting everyone. The grounds of the College of Agriculture, Science and Education. Yes, Port Antonio, Portland.
All right, give thanks.
Rastafari.
Yes. This poem festival, this Sunday, as you hear the Bridget say, from 10 to 8. Growing and growing and growing. Massive. Okay, click it. Yeah, this is the Steppin Razor. The art of war. We're there with you. I go through the pieces. Okay. Where were they? We're there. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. This way there. Yes, so I remind you that in celebration of the 50 years since the school opened, which is the Haile Selassie school we are talking about, down at Payne Avenue. Haile Selassie gave that money to build that school where they paid the visit here in 1966. So, in celebration of the 50 years since the school opened its doors to the public and 53 years since the school was formally founded by Emperor Haile Selassie, the Haile Selassie High School 50th Anniversary Commemorative Committee presents a Founders Day celebration featuring an opening ceremony by the Mali Music Room, featuring an opening ceremony for the Mali Music Room at the Haile Selassie High School at 10 a.m. Cultural and educational showcase midday to 2 p.m. featuring the Haile Selassie High School drummers, reggae artist, Warrior King, Mikey General, Instrument, Aisha Bell, Nature Ellis, and inspirational speaker, Sister Mitzi. Date Tuesday, April 30th, 2019, time 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Venue, Selassie High School, Payne Avenue, Kingston 11, St. Andrew. This is the Steppin Razor. We're there with you Thursdays. We will be back here next week from 10 to 2 with this cutting edge. You know, it's a different program, that totally different program. Here we go. You know, some just come through me, you know, like, we are complaining so we don't have enough security on the streets because of the crime. So, why we really need a Jamaica Defense Force? We're afraid Cayman invade we. You know, our crab key, the keys, the people. Why we need a security force? Soldier in a Jamaica, really. Couldn't we use the force and train them in a different way to deal with street and to help the JCF on the road? Give them the powers where the Jamaica Constabulary Force have, train them in a certain way, and put them on the road instead of make them sit down up at camp every day and sweet Irish potato and stew and I play domino. It's a weird thing. The amount of people were in the force, I don't know how much people in the Jamaica Defense Force could have boost up the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Then we wouldn't have to talk about what I'm call it, state of emergency. We use the police, we use the soldier them like police, with a different training, and it wouldn't take long to train the police because the people them kind of love the soldier them. Sorry, it couldn't take long to train the soldier, and them have a special training to all them needed some things where the Jamaica Constabulary Force teach the police them, put them on the road with the police, and you have more what we call security in the streets. Because obviously the police force is not adequate enough to deal with certain things on the street. And you have the soldier them sitting up a camp there, South Camp Road there, doing nothing than play domino. Every day them a play domino. Me don't know that sound. Neil, know that sound. It sound good? I don't know if me too simple. But sometimes people say, well, it's not so simplistic, it's too simplistic, it's not so simple no more. Yeah, it's not so simple because people don't think on it and people don't recognize it. Cayman not going to invade Jamaica for we need a security. And as a matter of fact, if Cayman invade Jamaica, we don't even need the security force. We just need them to go just land a Moby and see what happen. A land in a Kingston harbor and see what happen. If they go invade Jamaica, we're sorry for them. But that is not going to happen. So we will have to carry head go there, so. We have said we need security in the streets. And we say to have an extended state of emergency is not part of the Constitution. But this man make the Constitution, man ratify, rectify, and do all sorts of things with the Constitution. Whatsoever suit them do it. Maybe it's time we rethink a Jamaica Constabulary Force and rethink a Jamaica Defense Force and put the two of them together and call them something else. Because the force thing now work out again, because that was why it was started in the first place. The Jamaica Constabulary Force, police force was started after the Morant Bay uprising to make sure so what happening in Morant Bay don't happen again. That is why them start the police force. We are say maybe we should get rid of the force too. Call it a different name and train the soldier them in a different way to deal with the crime in Jamaica. I don't know if I'm naive to think that. But I listen to that tune a while ago about 1 million a million thinking, a million thoughts, a million words, a million thoughts. It's a serious thing. We could play the tune again. Yes, we keep, years now, we keep talking about this plastic buckle, plastic bag, styrofoam and all them something. And we see the government make a move and claim that on the 1st of January 2019, they will ban plastic bag and styrofoam. But we see a proliferation of these things still exists. And we want to know, why is it that government must come up with certain little things? And then 9 days after, it was back to normal, back to business as usual. Let's see when them talk about thin glass man bus, loud music in a bus. And after a while, it just go back to normal. We don't see nobody get problem. We see them talk about riders must have a helmet. For every 5, every man in a morning especially, for every 5 bike rider where pass me with a pillion, I tell you, 4 of them have a helmet. Mr. Man a baba and weave with them woman cock out there so. That's when I look on the back of the bike. I see the back of the bike because I look on the woman who cock out there so. And when I look on her head, she don't have a helmet, her fires are blowing at the wind. And nobody don't see them something there. Nobody don't see them thing there. You know, I mean, why would I always come up with things? When I always come up with things and it's not working because when you don't put the thing to make it work. You know, there's an announcement about it and then after a while, you know, you're not more about it again and business as usual. Them not have no teeth. When them are put in and have no teeth. Because I'm still say this just the other day. Down a Manor Park. I still see people that eat out of styrofoam bags and throw it on the side of the road. Down a Manor Park. Eat out of styrofoam bags and throw it on the side of the road. And I say, but wait, how them say styrofoam illegal? When something illegal, what it mean? When something illegal, what it mean? Who is it that is distributing styrofoam in Jamaica still? Is it so much styrofoam that was in the warehouse that it not going done for now? Them have to make that warehouse and then them nobody import no more? Or is it that styrofoam is still coming into Jamaica? I mean, I have to ask Shaw that. I know say styrofoam poison people. Slow poison, slow death. Styrofoam is not something good for human beings to use, especially if we put food in it. And we all know that. But sometimes we are forced to use them because there's no alternative for it. But there are a lot of alternatives now in Jamaica for not using styrofoam cup, not using styrofoam, what them call it, plate. I mean, usually man I eat curry goat. In a dance, this man have them styrofoam plate with curry goat in a plastic fork. By the time they don't eat the curry goat, the fork melt up. Melt. When you dip the fork in the hot food, the fork melt. That can't good. That can't good. We want to play this little clip. We have to play this clip. 5 o'clock gone? Yes, 5 o'clock gone a long time. All right, we have to play this clip, yeah. Where's the clip there? See it, yeah?
Unsettling news today about a product in our daily lives. The government says that a chemical used to make styrofoam coffee cups and takeout containers and insulate homes could possibly cause cancer. We wanted to know more. Jim Avila has a reality check.
They are everywhere and last forever. The infamous styrofoam cups with a garbage dump half-life of 500 years, now possibly linked to cancer risks. The National Institutes of Health said today there is mounting evidence that styrene, a component of that little white cup, may cause leukemia and lymphomas. In fact, Dr. Philip Blandrigan at Mount Sinai School of Medicine in New York says he would advise pregnant women and small children to switch to glass and ceramic.
As a pediatrician, I'm in the business of urging caution, and I think this is a case where it's reasonable to urge caution even while the data are incomplete.
So what does this mean for my coffee cup? Should I stop drinking from styrofoam? The makers of styrofoam said today's announcement is completely unjustified by the latest science. But the government says animal testing suggests a cancer link. And when new studies are complete, the government anticipates styrene will be listed as a human carcinogen. The doctors we talked to gave a qualified yes. Avoid styrofoam cups. Could hot drinks be more dangerous than cold in styrofoam? It's possible because a study has shown heat can cause more leaching of the chemicals into a drink. Are there building materials in my house I should change? The highest risk is for workers who manufacture those products. The risk is much lower for people who live around them. So why is the government telling me this? Dr. Landrigan again.
It makes sense for people in their personal lives to minimize their exposure, even though we can't precisely quantify the risk that's associated with something like drinking a cup of coffee out of a styrofoam cup.
So for now, it's coffee with care. Jim Avila, ABC News, New York.
Yes. Now, the government, just like the sugar thing, we're not telling about the sugar long time. Now, the Americans decide that sugar, they have a campaign against sugar, so they take up the sugar thing. The same plastic and styrofoam thing, we are telling them long time. We will go far and go still say, in a certain place of California, no plastic, no plastic. But we're glad them come up with it now. The Roundup, we are telling about the Roundup. Them are come with the argument now about different type of Roundup and all them something. Watch a man. Monsanto doing business. Monsanto is in the thing of making money. Money. Them will blow up a plane if them see say one man in there in them progress. These people is wicked people. So when the minister say, him have to go check with few people them down here to figure out if the one will come here is bad or good. The whole of them bad is poison. The whole of them is poison. A man will put certain things in your food and I come tell you say, well, maybe that one are no poison and that one are poison. It's the same company I make them. I would say in other countries, Roundup is not part of them agricultural process. You know, just like how them bring the genetically modified seed down here, and you go in a certain place now, you can't get our seed them for plant again. You have to buy foreign seed. And we know say corn, soya bean, wheat is the three main source of genetically modified plant in America, because these three things is big money for America. America deal with corn, soya bean, and wheat, and we import all of them things there. We import soya bean, we import corn, and we import wheat to make flour. We import the corn not only for make meal and them something, but also for feed animals. It's one thing to feed animals with it, but it's when you feed yourself with it. So I don't know what the hell minister talk about. They have to do more studies and more studies. More studies, you know, more people are dead before you done the study there. And nowadays people go to a doctor, you can't even figure out what's wrong with you. You can't even figure out what's wrong with you. Here the man just read something about Britney Spears a while ago. So she gone a rehab and she take this drug and them have to take letter out because them have to say the drug now work. So what them did that care? If them did that care something for a specific problem and then them end up and say, boy, you want to see it now work, that means all of that drug when them did that care have side effects. It have side effects. So problem part up a problem. So we come on here so now and we say, watch out. Don't just, I mean, you can't stop everything, but there's bully thing where you can prevent. Just prevent is better than to cure. And most of these things don't cure nothing. It almost decrease the problem until you stop taking. That's why them say, take one every day. Or take one or two, twice a day. Because that means you have to take it every day. Because when the day done, the 24 hours gone, the same problem where it have come up here again, you have to take a next one. It's not solving, it just subside the pain and the torture we have. We are saying that the ground, the sacred, divine earth where Jamaica have is fading away because we're not taking care of the earth. Because we're not hungry now, not taking care of the earth as we're supposed to take care of. But we are use foreign things for poison the earth. And then we plant the food, spray all them things upon it. Poison the earth, poison the food, just poison the people them. When the people them go to the doctor say, I don't know what's wrong with you, sir. Or madam, I don't know what's wrong with you. Maybe you should go home and take some rest. That's all the doctor tell you. The doctor don't know what's wrong with you. A whole heap of people are got a doctor now, spend a whole heap of money just to go see the doctor. And when you go see the doctor, him don't know wrong with you, but him don't want to look like him don't know. Him say, I take this tablet twice a day. And when you go take the tablet twice a day, you know, you hear say, boy, you want to say, I have headache. I mean, I don't know cause headache, you know. And then say, oh, you want to see the tablet I give you have headache, you know. So what you going to do? Stop, take those tablets and take this one. And then you see bottom will swell up. And you have to, boy, my bottom will swell up. And you have to say, boy, right now, doctor, my bottom will swell up. Him say, oh, your bottom swelling up, maybe it's the tights where you have on. Terrible. And we know, say, the pharmaceutical company like Trump make a move yesterday was unprecedented. Him say him going after what them did, them go after the owner them for some of the pharmaceutical companies where they perpetuate hey, the man now look at the news. Rasta. Them all one big man in America yesterday. You see him come out of the thing with handcuff on him. Them is one of the big man in the pharmaceutical thing where for years them a feed the people poison. And them just get caught. And if we talk about that, people that's where you get them foolishness from. But people know. I may say, round up, round down, and whatsoever else, where them are bringing at the island, to make people spray upon them plant, them have organic farming. And you know the problem with America? Them don't subsidize organic farming. Them only subsidize the normal farming. Them don't subsidize organic farming. That is why organic food so expensive. You go in Whole Foods in America and you say, but I bet I'm going to yam something else because you find that the food so expensive. The food is expensive because America them not subsidize organic food. And you forced to buy, but guess what? Check your health and check the doctor bill and see which one more expensive. Check the health food store and check your doctor bill and see which one more expensive. Prevent is better than the cure. So meanwhile you run there and say, boy, I can't afford this, it's too expensive. You just run go buy the madness. And that is what them have to do. You buy your food in bulk. I'm going to say bulk, not necessarily only for one thing, but the cheapest kind of food. And you feel say, why you can't afford certain food? You have to make the dollar stretch. And that is what they want you do. They want you stretch the dollar. The dollar can't stretch. It's metal, it make out of paper. So we're there in a serious, tight situation between the devil and the deep blue sea. And sometimes we jump out of the frying pan and jump into the fire. And we are trying to figure out what the hell is happening to it. What is happening to it? Why when we go to work, we're not feeling like we want to go to work? But guess what? We have to go to work. Because if you don't go to work, you're going to be in problems. You're not going to help your family and your friends them. And you want to help them. But guess what? You help them for poison them. Because that's the cycling where them have with me. Oh, you know, mama? I feel like it's there now. You know, I have to kiss my ear now. Too much kiss people like kissing through the ear. Maybe the ear, maybe I take the kiss through the ear and something else, disease come with it. No, I prefer take it physical. physical. I want the kids physical. I don't want to physical. No, because what you know? Look at Paul Peter stand up. Look at Paul Peter stand up. And you have fire, kids don't go so. If you have fire, go over the No, but him have to take piece of the kiss.
No.
I don't want to get on my kiss just now. Because he's a little boy. Yes. No, it's a serious thing. Oh, you go give the people them something. And then because you feel the boy is a foreign thing. And because it's expensive, I can't how expensive go. You don't want to get it that way, but they still want out. They make the worst thing and the cheapest thing. That's what them do. They make the worst thing the cheapest thing. And the cheapest thing is not necessarily the best thing. And we see that happening in Jamaica right now with the youth them. We see that in Jamaica right now with the youth them. Friday evening you go to half a tree. In a pavilion. The biggest turnaround in the world, Burger King, is drawn around it so. Them turn over more burger than anywhere else, than any more Burger King in the world. Them tell me say Kentucky in a Montego Bay turn over more than most Kentuckys in the world. So, and we don't understand that this food is fast food. Fast food because it kill you quick. You know, it's so serious. So look at the children them today. Look at how the children them are behave. You think of those music why them are behave so? Them hyperactive. And there's certain things that them eating that is causing the hyperactivity in them structure. And if you go to the doctor can't find out. Because the doctor get a certain training in a certain way. Him never expect what happen now if it happen when they go at school. When they set up all those big biological this and that, nobody knows that things are going to go on so. That you are going to just shoot baby, shoot this, shoot that, and shoot everybody and just feel good, say man make ghosts. It's a different time we are living in now. I see children I get sick and I die from disease that old people used to get. Old people like me, not young boy like Peter. But now we see young boy like Peter dead from sickness where it's unbelievable. Diabetes. How the hell a 20-year-old youth get diabetes and 19-year-old, 17-year-old? 8-year-old, see that your baby have diabetes?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
But a little boy is taking insulin.
For those who don't know what I talk on the background, that is my friend Amber. Amber man.
Captivated by you, I have to come in here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But when you look at the whole situation, that's why we are saying somebody can be a minister of health and is not a doctor. It's madness that. Somebody can be a minister of agriculture and never plant nothing. It's joke business. It's joke business. The minister of agriculture supposed to know about agriculture and supposed to have some technocrat that tell him what to do and what not to do and ride around that tell him foolishness and all him something. You know, see, and when you hear all the youth talk about seed to seed exchange, to keep the original seed them and don't make them get mixed up and contaminated, people don't take it serious. People don't take them things serious. That's why the ganja get a beat a little more. Because they're going to tell you how to plant the ganja a little more. I know them will tell you all anyway. They will tell you how to plant the ganja. Steppin.